I have literally received hundreds of messages of people saying that I need to complete this next mission in under 25 minutes, because that way we will be able to unlock the secret mission of the Brood War expansion as well. So I think it is time to jump into it. Apparently the mission is called The Reckoning, and we are somewhere on the planet Char 6 hours later.
My queen, with the Overmind and its cerebrates destroyed, all of the Zerg in this sector have reverted to your direct control. The remnants of the UED fleet have fled the planet, but I have no idea how many functional ships they still possess. We have finished relocating your primary hive clusters to this orbital platform. However, we do have a problem. Somehow, ZERATUL and his brethren were able to bypass our defenses and steal their Matriarch away from us.
Damn ZERATUL. He is a formidable adversary. Where have they run to, Duran?
Our scouts report that they have regrouped with a number of Protist survivors on the surface of Char. The Matriarch is being held within a stasis cell, leading me to suspect that the Protoss will attempt to take her home to Shakuras.
They still believe that she can be saved from my influence. ZERATUL will be very disappointed to learn that Raszagal is beyond redemption. How much time before their fleet is ready to debark for Shakuras?
They will be capable of dimensional recall within 30 minutes, my queen.
That may be all the time we need. Cerebrate, mobilize all of my broods and send them to the surface of Char. I want you to bring both the Matriarch and ZERATUL to me alive. Terminate the remaining Protoss with extreme prejudice.
Apparently Kerrigan is going in the offensive. I like it. Interestingly enough though, she doesn't actually want them to steal the Matriarch and bring her back to Shakuras. I mean, if she's so convinced about her control over the Matriarch, wouldn't that be the easiest and best scout of all time, right? If it goes back all the way to the planet of Shakuras. But anyways, apparently we need to destroy the Protoss base within 30 minutes, but really within 25 minutes, and we need to recover the Matriarch as well as ZERATUL. I'm quite surprised though that they managed to actually steal the Matriarch away from her once again. Alrighty. Turns out we actually have a lot of tech here right from the get-go. Look at that, a Greater Spire as well as an Ultralisk Cavern. There's a timer at the top of the screen, counting down from 30 to 0, is what I'm assuming. I'm actually kind of curious here, what kind of unit I need to focus on. Let's go ahead and start up Carapace upgrades, and with these Zerglings, I'm gonna do a little bit of scouting. I need to know whether or not there's an expansion nearby. If there is an expansion nearby, that will determine what kind of unit composition I want to go for. For now though, I'm just simply focusing on drones. I think that would make a lot of sense. Oh no, ooh, no. Apparently there's also some Terran units now towards the south of my base. Not quite what we were hoping for, interestingly enough. But anyways, the thing is, right, if I'm only on a single gas, it's gonna be very difficult to make an army work that is based around the Guardian or the Ultralisk. Or heck, apparently I even got a Defiler Mound right there. Ooh. It's gonna be very difficult to get that to work. So instead, I think I should probably focus, judging right now as well by the fact that apparently there's Terran units here near the north, that I'm just simply gonna play on a single base. I think going like Hydra Lurker makes the most sense. We use the Brood Lords as well as, rather, the Guardians and the Ultralisks just simply for defense. And now that I've got enough drones to start producing enough off of a single base as well, I think we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves some of these Hydralisk upgrades, and we'll have to make sure that we push out at a suitable time. So, judging by their base, and it is actually a rather big base. Apparently the stasis cell is over here though. I wonder if I need to walk all the way around just to go over there. That doesn't really matter. Anyway, judging by the setup that we are going up against, I'm gonna say it's gonna take me at least 10 minutes to kill that. I think. Maybe even longer than that. We'll just settle on 10 minutes for now. If I need to restart, that's not a big deal, right? Anyway, I'm gonna say it takes me at least 10 minutes to get and destroy that base. Because of that, I want to move out with about 20 minutes remaining on the clock, I think. I don't know if that's too early, but there's only one way to find out. So, Guardians and Ultras, I may send you guys in a little bit, the links as well. But I think most of you are just gonna be meant defensively for now. as I want to focus on Hydras and Lurkers. Hydras and Lurkers are just so sweet against Protoss. Pretty much every unit that Protoss has gets killed by a Hydralisk. I mean, it's kind of true though, and the other ones I guess get killed by a Lurker, so you know, it works out really well. So let's see if I can maybe even go up to 2-2 upgrades. Don't know if that's going to be a little bit too much to ask. Maybe just 1-1 is going to be the most I can hope for. I wonder if I should consider adding on maybe like another hatchery as well. And maybe flood with some Zerglings. Zerglings wouldn't be necessarily a bad idea either. In particular if I have Adrenal Glands. Adrenal Glands is really good. Carapace upgrades are so expensive though. No, I think we'll just try with Hydra Lurker first, okay? I can't really commit too much. Like, if I've only got a single gas, there's not really a whole lot I can make, right? Which is kind of the reason as well why I was assuming that, that going for Zerglings might be a good idea, but I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced. Alright. A hero medic apparently decided to move in. Will I even be able to really afford Lurkers, though? That's kind of the question. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like that. You guys need to hang out over here as well. Whoa, 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 whoa! You weren't meant to go over there, you were just meant to kill a couple of these dudes. Ah, it's okay. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to leave some units here behind as well for defense's sake. That's alright. I do think I want to get +2 missile attack upgrades, but not Carapace. Carapace is just too expensive. 225 gas. It's kind of a lot. Okay, going for a couple Overlords once again. And we have about 3.5 minutes remaining right now to build up that army that I was talking about. So let's set up control groups. How do we even get over there, actually? Oh, maybe I should have considered that part too. I was gonna attack move right over there. And apparently my units are indeed splitting off, so I may actually have to power through one of their bases in order to actually get over there. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna push at 20 minutes. And we'll see how good this is gonna be, okay? Because I don't think there's a whole lot more that I can do right now. I am gonna go ahead and get myself another Eve or another hatchery here too. And I will make sure to get the Lurker aspect here and maybe link speed as well. Because I do think that link speed and adrenal glands and whatnot would be useful if I'm gonna be floating a bunch of gas. Anyway, let's get the Lurker aspect range. Or the Lurker aspect upgrade, rather. Come on! Yeah, we really don't get enough gas off of a single base. It's not a lot. Alright. Guardians, you guys are gonna be meant defensively. Enjoy your task. We got hotkey group number 1. Hotkey group number 2. I wonder if I need any detection as well. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have any detection right now. Let's start up link speed. And we'll rally all of the units over in this direction. There we go. Hotkey F2 is set up right over on top of this base. And I guess with that, if I'm going to be getting metabolic boost, I'll probably also need to get myself some melee upgrades for these links. Just because it's going to be helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and save right here. Just in case. I got a couple of control groups already. You guys are going to be hotkey 4. And you guys can be hotkey 3. Then you are all going to be... I don't know. Do I have to kill that base? I guess so. You guys are all going to be rallied off in that direction. And I'm going to make a lot of Zerglings. And I think it is time for us to make a bit of a push into this direction. Here we go. It's time to move. Ladies. If you could maybe kill that from the low ground, that would make it much easier, but... Okay. Trying to go for a lot of units. So is there a way for me to maybe take the top hand side of the map here and move all the way over there? It does look like that may very well be the case. I hope that is going to be the case. It's kind of hard for me to call right now. We do have a lot of units here trying to do some damage. Alright. Let's move over in this direction. I may actually not be moving in the correct direction though, which would kind of suck, but it is what it is. There's a base over here that we could potentially take. Okay, very good. Okay. And let's regroup over in this direction. Let's regroup over in that direction. Very nice. Move over. And let's make sure that we are going to be capable of continuing onwards with this push once again. Alright. Slow pushing my way onwards. Still got 17 minutes remaining. It's quite a bit of time, actually. I wonder if going, I wonder if going, like, Brute or rather Guardians would be a good idea. I don't know if I can even afford Lurkers right now, to be completely frank with you. Okay, I'm gonna rally my units over in that direction. So the new units that are spawning out of these bases will be running into that direction here. Alright. I'm leaving the lurkers there on top of the ramp, by the way. I don't know if I've got enough units here. Oh god. There's a lot of cloak units. I don't have any detection here. I do not have any detection there. I may need to get myself Nematized Carapace just for the Overlord speed upgrade, because I don't have... Yeah, I don't have it right now. I don't know exactly what I could go ahead and do if I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of... Oh no, we are definitely gonna need Nematized Carapace. I want to quickly check out if there's like a way from the south as well, because if there's a way for me to move from the southern end of this map, it may actually be much easier. I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be the case, actually, but anyway. So we once again have that siege tank here. Okay, that one will fall here in just a little bit. Because if this one is easier to push with, it may actually be a good idea for me to go in this direction instead. I'm also pushing rather early here, by the way. I don't really need to play this aggressively. I do, by the way, still need myself... I do still need to get Nematized Carapace. Alright, here we go. Is this actually a way towards their base as well? Because that would make it so much easier. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Does this lead to their base as well? Oh, it does. Oh, that's so much easier. This one is far less defended. I still don't have any detection, by the way, so this is not ideal. I'm gonna fly some units across the map here already. Maybe my lurkers will accidentally kill them. Yeah, no, there's a lot of Dark Templar here already. But this is much easier than what we previously saw. Way easier. Okay, now I at the very least know what I need to do. I think we don't even need 20 minutes to kill their base. Not even 15. We probably are fine with 10. I'm gonna sit back for just a little bit longer, accumulate a bigger force, get myself the Nematized Carapace and maybe even Adrenal Glands, and I think then we are ready to push. But I guess we can still go ahead and take care of that little base over here, just so we have free entrance, I guess, towards this side of the map. Just so we don't really have to worry about anything anymore. Here we go. Get Nematized Carapace out. And I think if you have a lot of Zerglings, right, we can just simply swarm all of their Reavers and whatnot. I think that would be great. Is there anything else up on this high ground? Not really. I'm glad I checked the bottom end of this map, though. This seemed so much more straightforward than the other. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I guess there's a little base over here, too. Alright, units. We can at the very least, like, slow down the attacks towards our base, I suppose. Not really worth it to fight here, by the way, but whatever. Kind of feel like it. There's actually not a gas. We could get more Vespian gas if we really wanted to, but we're probably fine. There we go. Great. Okay, so all that we need to do is right-click Overlords on as many of our Hydralisks as we can. That way, even though they will more than likely die, we're always gonna have at the very least some of them with us, right? Which I think is smart, because that way, you know, put them some on the lurkers as well. That way we should be in a good spot to just continue pushing onwards and not really worry too much about detection. Alright, guys. Enough playing around. Wanna make Hydras? I don't wanna make Zerglings. Very good. They are still sending in quite a lot of units, but it's alright. Do you think I need even another hatchery? I might even need another one. Let's go ahead and grab one, just in case. Stop being annoying, Goliath. Got no time for your shenanigans. Alright. I'm gonna rally my units right over there. So all of the hatcheries are gonna be rallying their units that they create straight over to that side of the map. Okay, very good. And that of course includes a couple of Overlords as well. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to be sending a lot of them just over in that direction too. Just so we are good to go. There we go. Very good. Let's go ahead and hang out over here for a little bit. My lurkers are gonna have to hang out over elsewhere because I accidentally unhotkeyed them. I'm not entirely sure where they went. That's alright. We don't really care too much about them right now at this point anyway. Alright, so we'll push at 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes. Maybe I'm way overcomplicating this, by the way, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But now that I've got adrenal glands and all of my upgrades and whatnot, I think we're in a brilliant spot to just simply push onwards here and potentially even obtain the victory. Alright, alright. Let's go ahead and save. Put a couple more Overlords over in this direction. And let's push. Here we go. I don't need that one. I don't need the burrow upgrade. We're not gonna burrow anything. Here we go. Need that detection nearby, though. Just because of all of the Dark Templar. Ooh, Storm is gonna be a little bit of a pain as well. We are gonna have to focus on that micro. Hey, look who we found. Man, they still have a lot of units, though. Wonder if I was pushing in a little bit too early once again. Alright, go, 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 push. Alright, so I've just re-rallied all of my hatcheries inside of their base. Here's the plan. We're gonna try and absolutely kill everything. And just absolutely swarm all over them at the 10-minute mark, okay? That's the plan at the very least. I hope I've got enough units hotkeyed here. I've tried hotkeying as much as I can. Look at the bottom right-hand corner of this map. It's getting a little ridiculous. I've got a lot of Overlords here. We should have detection for days. So hopefully that's gonna allow me to, at the very least, be, you know, in a decent position. You guys should all be on attack move. Alright, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A. I'm just A moving everything. Or at least trying to. I baited a couple of the storms already as well. Trying to target fire down the big slugs. The ones that are dealing all of the damage. There's still a lot of units just simply hanging out in the corner, though. The fact that you can only hotkey like a couple of units is actually pretty annoying. Oh man, they've even got a freaking carrier here? Really? Alright. Looks like that one was dealt with just fine, though. And we are now breaking through their defenses. I should have just waited a little bit longer before pushing onwards. That seems to be the main thing. I was just pushing a little bit too early. As long as we've got enough time left over right now, so I've got a couple of minutes, we are gonna be in a good spot. How exactly do I move up this ramp, though? How do we get there? Lynx are trying to push over there right at this point. Do I actually have to drop units off over there? No way, right? Is that actually what's going on here? Do I need Ventral Sacs? If that's the case... Oh, I actually already have it. Did I get that on accident? I think I may have. Alright. Go ahead. There we go. Just drop off the units, please. Alright, perfect. Still got 7 minutes on the clock. I think I have to kill that stasis thing, I'm assuming. Alright. Apparently we even have an ultra in here. I don't even know how it got here. Unable to target the structure. Do I actually have to kill their entire base? I don't even actually know exactly what the objective of the map is anymore. Maybe I needed to go ahead and just simply kill their entire base. That would have made a lot more sense. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I needed to do here. I've got 1 minute and 40 seconds. Don't know if I've got enough time here to actually clean all of this up. I wasn't really paying close attention right there to exactly what the map objective was. Dropped off a lot of units. We got 1 minute remaining in order to get the bonus objective. I don't know if we're gonna get there. Alright. I think we should, right? As long as there's not like another base or like another building hiding somewhere in a corner. I think we're gonna be just barely okay. Anything else over here on the high ground? I don't think so. There's a couple of structures remaining, 30 seconds. If these are the last ones, we should be good. Woo! Made it.
Damn you, Kerrigan, for what I must do.
Thank you, Zeratul. You have freed me from her vile control at last. You have always served me with honor. Thus, I must ask you to watch over my tribe. Into your hands I give the future.
I can hardly believe this. You've killed your own matriarch.
Better that I kill her than let her live as your slave, Kerrigan.
Well, I have misjudged you, warrior. You are worthy indeed. You are free to go.
What?
I said you are free to go. I've already taken your honor. I'll let you live because I know that from now on your every waking moment will be torture. You'll never be able to forgive yourself for what I forced you to do. And that, Zeratul, is a better revenge than I could have ever
She's such a
dreamed of.
jerk.
You will regret this decision, Kerrigan. We shall meet again.
Bonus level activated. So that means that I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing in the next episode of this playthrough series as well. If you are new to the channel and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get a notification as soon as that next episode goes live. But other than that, I want to thank you very much so for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? Special shout out to the Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. But I'll see you in the next one.